Just looking over this this footage that's come out today, we finally got a chance to look inside it. All along I thought this might be a kind of parts bin truck. It looked to me as if ARRMA's got to the stage where they can just kind of pull parts from all over the place and make a truck out of it. The main parts I want to go over really are just the parts that are different. If you're all familiar with ARRMA's full stop, then really all of this is going to look incredibly familiar. Anything you've got that's ARRMA pretty much is starting to look exactly like this truck. It does look like a big Senton. It's designed exactly like a big Senton, really. So the main things we've got different wheels, obviously, and we've got different tyres. These are all, I'm assuming these are all going to be bigger because it's a bigger scale truck. New bumpers, new arms. Now these are all new parts, so I say it's a parts bin truck, but obviously these are all new parts by the looks of things anyway. I'm just assuming they are because it's a bigger scale. The insides of it and the electronics are all the same as all the 6S ARRMAs. They all look the same. They've carried over some things which people don't like, and don't like for a good reason, and that's the servo for a start. But in terms of the rest of it, I've got these detailed shots now. We'll just go over these detailed shots. So we've got an all-in-one integrated roll cage. Pretty self-explanatory, that is. It looks like it fixes inside the body, and it looks like it's a separate part as well that you can buy. These are special to this truck by the looks of things. Never seen them before. These tough sprung body mounts. I'm assuming that means that you can bounce it up and down on them and they sort of flex. So I'm assuming that's the idea on those. And here's the what looks like the interior, so it's all separate parts, and obviously it's available in 2 different colours, so I'm assuming you'll be able to buy the green or the red. Personally, I'm interested in making a complete custom one of these, so it'd be nice if I can get all these bits separately. It's saying long range. Well, I guess they're just saying that they've got long shocks on it, which means it's got a lot of suspension travel. That is new in the sense that it's giving you more suspension travel, but the shocks themselves really do just look straight up ARRMA shocks. Standard, easy maintenance diff, so that's standard across all ARRMAs. No reason to change that, I guess. Although they could do with actually building the diffs properly from the factory. They really have been really badly built recently. So I'm hoping that the build quality is going to start coming up now these guys have settled down a bit. Standard 3 diffs, one tough transmission. That's standard stuff these days on ARRMA, especially the 6S range. Nerf bars. Most short course trucks have got Nerf bars on them. And then the rest of it is very much standard stuff. So it's a standard motor, 6S type motor that we were all used to seeing. It's the same ESC that's in the 6S models. There's no reason why they change any of that. They're really good. They work really well. I think it would have been nice if they could have just uprated this. It's a bigger truck. Maybe get it to 8S. That would have been a big surprise for everybody. I think it's what everybody's waiting for. But all in all, yeah, I call it a parts bin truck. It's not necessarily a parts bin truck. It just looks like one. I think ARRMA have got so many trucks out now that look so similar. All the parts look similar. It's very easy to say it's a parts bin truck. I've been a bit critical about the way it looks. Some of these shots show the body in a much better. You can see it closer. It looks better in up close than it does from these faraway shots. There's a sort of shade of grey to the body which you can't tell from the videos. And some of the things I'm not going to get over, the red plastic wheels or the green plastic wheels, they look terrible. They look like toy wheels, but we all know we can change wheels, assuming they're some sort of standard size. What I have picked up on is something that somebody noticed earlier on in one of the groups that I'm in. They've started to vent the tyres, so the whole RC community has been venting tyres for a long time, and finally ARRMA have started venting the tyres. So that's really good news. Save a lot of trouble when you're out in the wet, and you know, save you doing it yourself for a start as well, and drilling them or putting a soldering iron through them. But yeah, I mean, all in all, the truck looks amazing fun. It really does look amazing fun. I have been, like I said, I have been a bit critical about the looks on it. but they can be fixed because the whole parts list's out now, and there is a complete clear body with decals, so really you can make it look any way you want. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly run through that, just what came out today. So we've got some details now, so yeah, that puts everybody's wondering what's what, and it kind of puts this all to bed now as to what it is. I think it's going to come in UK prices about £700 UK. Dollars, I'm not sure what it is in dollars. I think it's about $6.49. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's about that. So it's not a cheap truck, and you wouldn't expect it to necessarily be cheap, but you just got to decide whether or not this is what you're after, because there's a lot of money put down, especially with the infraction just come out, the limitless just come out. If you're trying to buy all the ARRMAs, then good on you if you've got the money. But yeah, a lot of us have got to choose what we buy as we go along, so this is just starting to get a little bit more difficult to choose which one. So anyway guys, I'm going to wrap that up. Just wanted to quickly run through it, and hopefully we'll all be back soon with one soon.